Welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil, the Sask Riker. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, very prairie proud to be wearing Prairie Proud clothing. Cole and the gang here in Saskatoon have some great products. This one I got because, well, it matches the bike. Got to go green. PrairieProud.ca if you're looking for some great clothing. They've got hoodies. Or bunny hugs for those of you who live in Canada and know what that means. They've got t-shirts, all kinds of great apparel. So look them up, PrairieProud.ca. So today we're going to be looking at something that I've seen a couple of times on the internet, and I was wondering, I'm not sure. Well, we're going to give it a shot because I have the brake-free helmet light. For the back of my helmet. I know Beth from Riker Rides promotes that. It's a great product. For me, it doesn't sit well on the helmet. It's curved on the back, but the problem is it rattles. It's a little loose. And I don't want to put some foam pads and things like that. And the weight is a little bit there, so it sits at the back, and it's so kind of, and I run half helmet. I don't run a full face. I know I should. I do have one. But it is a little bit heavy back there. So I looked around and thought, how else can I be seen in the evening hours while I'm out and riding around? Well, what did I do? We've got Lightmode. Lightmode is a helmet light. Not just any helmet light, it's a thin LED helmet light. So on each side there are two strips of lighting. See if I can get this untangled, show you here. Two strips. 3M adhesive on the back. So what you do, you get your helmet and then you put, I'm assuming this long piece goes on the bottom, then this piece goes on top. So these fit anywhere from the front all the way around to the back, and you get two that meet up at the back. Now this is a very light little controller right here. It's got a little button and a USB port for charging. So what it does, it's very lightweight. I keep playing with it here. Very thin, and it's LED. So I'm going to turn it on here and see. There we go. So there's different colors to it. I got the green. So there's the one just standard on, which kind of really looks neat. I shut the lights off in the house when I put this on. My wife's going, "What are you doing?" And I showed her. She goes, "Oh, well, that's very cool. It's got a nicer glow at night in person than what you're seeing here." And of course, then you can change it. It'll flash. And I think one more time, then it does it a little quicker flash. So I think I'm not going to worry about the flash part. Then this is a slow transitional one, on and off. And the standard on is probably where I'm going to leave it. Then you just hold the button down and you shut it off. So I'm going to be prepping the helmet for that because, again, the more you can be seen out and around on your Riker, the better, especially at night. I don't have any extra lighting on the bike. I know there's a lot of folks that'll put them on the fenders, or in the States you're allowed to run under vehicle lighting, whether it's flashing and strobing and doing all of that stuff. Unfortunately in Canada we're not allowed to do any of that. You've got to just kind of run with what the manufacturer puts on that vehicle. So I do have some lighting, underglow lighting, but that's for more like when it's parked, that I can put it on more for car shows and displays and those kind of things. And it's green to match, of course, the color of the bike. So I thought, well, let's try this. This is going to be something that's going to be sitting near the back of the bike because all the lighting on the Riker, except for the tail light, is all up front. There's the two tip lights. I'm running fog lights. The day, your basic headlights are up there. So everything is focused forward. The only thing that's on the back, of course, is the tail light. So for me, that helmet part might not be a bad option. So we're going to give it a shot. And that's from the folks at Lightmode. Nice little kit comes in the mail. Like I said, we'll walk you through the install on that one as well and just see how easy and or tough it is. Of course, you know, with me, as much as I say it's easy, it's going to be a tough one. But again, we'll walk you through and see if that's something that's going to work for you. We're going to test it out, give it a shot, see what happens. So again, we'll try that down here in the studio and see what happens. And then once it's all ready to go, then we'll run it out one night and I'll show you what it actually looks like on the streets of Saskatoon. So we'll give Lightmode a shot. We've got RikerMod.com. We've got all kinds of things coming up that we're going to be putting on the Riker, and then we're just going to kind of sit around and chat. I'd love for you to just hit me up with some questions. You could reach me at saskryker@gmail.com. That's saskryker@gmail.com. If you've got a topic you want to talk about, if there's something you want to chat about, concerns about the Riker, you've never had a Riker, you may be looking at it, what are the pros and cons of getting this three-wheel beauty? Mine's a 2019. I've had no issues with it. I've followed the recall notices, and I've had two. But it's a great machine to ride. And there's some other things that are coming up. I'm working with Beth at Riker Rides for an upgrade, and I'll be giving you a little bit more information about that when it arrives from Florida. Yeah, a lot of great things coming up in 2023, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Subscribe to the channel. That always helps out. And yeah, we have fun here on Sask Riker on YouTube. So until next time, take care.